my thought of the week is working out what your dog is bred for and how you can spin the dials that'll fulfill what they've been bred for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I'm going to use a couple of examples, and I'm probably going to premise this by saying this is a really big generalisation. So it does obviously change dog to dog, but and I particularly want the people that have got those working type breeds, you know, the Kelpies, the Borders, the Aussies, etc., to think about this a lot. So I'm going to use them as an example, but the same thing applies whether you own a German Shepherd or a Beagle or it doesn't really matter, right? So the importance of thinking about what your dog is bred for means, you know, if you can understand what that is, that means you can fulfill more of what's innately pleasing to them. So, you know, if you own a Border Collie, obviously they're bred to, you know, chase sheep. And the same with Kelpies, you know, blue heelers, cows, etc. So if you had a golden retriever, they're meant to retrieve, right? So think about what that means, all right? So if we're thinking about, and I'll use a Kelpie for an example, think about Kelpie or a Border, you know, the biggest thing that spins their dials is the stalk, you know, so they're stalking the sheep. So you'll see, especially Borders, you'll see them, you know, lay down. You know, whenever they want to, you know, do something, they'll sort of do that lay down thing on the ground. Kelpies the same, but, you know, really that's, you know, the Borders kind of do it as it's a really clear signal, you know. All that stalking, that's completely spinning their dials, you know, they love that, you know. And also the chase, you know, so I would say you know, in a layman's terms, you know, the stalking is the most satisfying thing they can do. And then the chase, you know. Now, if you had a retriever, you know, the same thing, it's chase. You know, it's all about the chase. Then they bring the ball back because they want you to throw it again so you can chase it. You know, so there's a little bit of stalking involved with them as well, but really it's the chase, you know. If you have a German Shepherd, you know, make no mistake, you know, they've been bred for hundreds of years to bite things, you know, so they're a guarding breed, you know, they're meant to be wary of people. They're meant to be a little bit on the, still brave and courageous, but, you know, they've got those tendencies to be a bit wary. You know, so thinking about, and I'm saying bite things, I don't want you to, you know, send them off after the neighbour, but think about what you can do to try and fulfil those needs. Right, if you can do that, the more often you do that, you know, the happier your dog will be, the easier they are to integrate into your life. That's my thought for the week. Enjoy walking with your dogs, and we'll see you soon. Bye.